Welcome to a TV20 News Break. I'm Dan Monroe. In Cleveland, no event brings more people to the city with a smile on their face and a bit of Ireland in their heart like the St. Patrick's Day Parade. TV20's news special correspondent Bob Seville was at the start of the parade to talk with those who helped make this grand event happen.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Cleveland, and welcome to the 2023 Cleveland St. Patrick's Day Parade here in downtown Cleveland. It's a tradition, 175 years and counting. It's unique in that Cleveland actually celebrates St. Patrick's Day with a parade on St. Patrick's Day. Today it's on a Friday, next year it'll be on a Sunday. This year's theme, by the way, is great Irish-American athletes. You might have heard about the quarterback Tom Brady. He's pretty good. But Cleveland has its own tradition with Johnny Kilbane. Johnny Kilbane was a lightweight boxing champion in the 1920s. And when he arrived back in Cleveland, there were 100,000 people having a parade for him. It's going to be a great day. You're going to meet a lot of Irish dignitaries. There's hundreds of floats and thousands of marchers. And we're going to find out what this parade's all about for 2023. Mayor Bibb, last year you took credit for the weather. I'm not going to ask you about it this year.
I tried to pray for good weather, but it didn't work out in my favor this time, unfortunately. But despite the weather, thousands of folks across the city celebrating St. Patrick's Day. It's certainly going to be a good day in the city of Cleveland.
These events are great for Cleveland. St. Patrick's Day, the All-Star Game, the Guardians had a great year, Dingus Day coming up. What does it mean to you as a Clevelander? You talked about taking the Rapid in all those years ago.
Well, it just gives me a lot of pride to be mayor of this great city, celebrating our rich culture during St. Patrick's Day.
And lastly, what was it like to march in the parade last year?
It was a dream come true, especially when it was 6 degrees and sunny. But it was a great time last year, and this year's going to be great as well.
Well said. Enjoy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me, as always.
All right, we found for the second year in a row also Blaine Griffin, City Council President. Mr. Griffin, tell me about the parade last year, how you enjoyed marching it, and what are you doing this year?
I love the parade every year, and just let me say this for the whole Irish-American community. La Fela Shona Padre Dio. I think I said that right, but happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Everybody's green today. Everybody's having a great time. This is always a great event for the city of Cleveland to celebrate Irish-American heritage and culture, but also on the heels of a major announcement that we made about Aer Lingus and how we're going to make sure we start having direct international flights. So today has so much meaning to it, and I'm just so happy to be here to celebrate.
So are you warning the country of Ireland that you're going to be going for a visit?
I'm looking forward to it, and I'm trying to get there very soon in order to tell everybody that Cleveland, and especially all of the major citizens from County Mayo, are trying to connect back with the mother country.
Thanks for all you do for our city. Thank you very much, Blaine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And slancha.
Guess who we found at Cleveland St. Patrick's Day 2023? The Dean of Councilmen in Cleveland, Mike Polensek. Mike, this is your 44th parade, or?
Yeah, never miss it. It's a tradition, and within my family, it's my grandmother, my mother. St. Patrick's Day was a big deal with them. They didn't have a lick of Irish in them, but for some reason, they celebrated St. Patrick's Day. Grandma would put on her emerald blouse. She'd make the soda bread and the corned beef and decorate the house with the shamrocks on Lakeshore Boulevard, and it's just tradition. So I never miss the event, and it's a great parade. It's one of the best parades in the country.
Absolutely.
And I'm so proud of all the folks, all the organizations that turn out for this, and I won't miss it.
We're glad you're here on your 45th try. Next year it's on a Sunday. We hope to see you then too. Thank you, Mike.
God willing, I'll be here. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Kevin, good job.
Hey, thank you very much.
When did you pick up this skill?
Oh man, back at before you were born in 1974. But I always wanted to come here and gig with the Irish. I always wanted to do that, man. Throw a little funk in the groove.
Are you going to play this out throughout the whole parade?
Oh yeah, throughout the whole parade. I made up my mind, so I'm gonna kick back and hopefully I can make it all the way through with the luck of the Irish and the Irishman.
Well, if we were doing Script, Ohio, I think they would have you dot the I. What do you think of that?
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. I always want to dot the I when you do OHIO. The dot the I is the great thing. One of the baddest bands in the whole land is Ohio State.
Absolutely.
But I really dig the green and the white and the luck of the Irish. And it was really cold this morning, but
So we're glad you're here, and thanks for all you do for our community. All right, we're joined by Linda Carney. Linda's the executive director for the Cleveland St. Patrick's Day Parade for her last year. Linda, thanks for all you've done. Tell me about what's going to happen in 2023 and the theme this year.
Well, the theme is a salute to Irish American athletes, and I assume all the floats pretty much follow the theme. So I guess we'll be seeing maybe some Johnny Kilbane, maybe some John McEnroe, Tom Brady, John Daly, Ben Hogan kind of thing.
Thanks for all your hard work. What does it mean that it's your last year? Who will take your place? How does that happen internally?
Well, the parade committee has 29 Irish organizations on it, and 2 people represent each organization. So nominations come in, and typically they kind of follow through, like if you've been a delegate to a deputy director and that kind of thing. So a lot of the people that have been on the committee have been there for 10, 20 plus years.
Great. Thanks for all you do, number one. And lastly, tell us about this year's parade. How many marchers, how many units, anything unique about this year's version?
This year we have, we have like 9 animal units, and the alpacas have been here several years, and they're a really good fan favorite. We've got the Irish wolfhounds, we've got, I think, the Irish setters, we've got some little miniature horses. I can't remember all the rest of them, but lots and lots of kids units. There's like several dance schools. I think there's 4 or 5 dance schools, 10, 12 high school bands. So
and a few Irish people, right?
A couple of Irish people, yeah.
Thank you for all you've done and all you do. Happy St. Patrick's Day. God bless you.
Thanks, you too, Bob. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right, we got the Grand Marshal for the Cleveland St. Patrick's Day 2023, Mickey Coyne. 1,000 welcomes to you, sir.
100,000. Kate Mila Falcha.
And rumor had it that you started marching this parade when you were 4 years old. Is that true?
A little guy, yeah. It's on Facebook. I got a picture of me with my father, and I ran in and I marched with him, and I'm leading the parade today. How great is that?
Well, you're very deserving. It's a great honor. And who's with you today?
My honey, Michelle Morgan.
Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Are you having a good day so far?
Yeah, it's been fabulous. Fabulous.
What are some of your great St. Patrick's Day memories, sir?
Being with my mom and dad, going to church, and then we went back to the East Side Irish Club. We'd have lots of activities. The best thing, you went to the parade, then we all went home and had corned beef and cabbage, and all my aunts and uncles and cousins. And back in the day, nobody was 100 miles away. They all lived within 4 streets of each other. And it was the best thing in the whole world. And today now I got all my kids. I got 5 kids, 14 grandkids, 3 great, and they're all marching with me.
A small Irish family, right?
Praise be to God.
God bless you. Congratulations. Enjoy the day, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My pleasure. Okay, besides Irish dignitaries, we're blessed today to also have an Olympian with us from Cleveland, from Homestead Falls. Is that right?
Yes.
Katie, your full name, and tell us about your Olympic experience and your gold medal you've got.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. I grew up kind of coming to the parade. My family, the Najats, are pretty well known in this part of town, so it really was an honor when the Irish American Club asked me to be on their float.
And tell me, what does it mean to be an Olympian, but also being from Cleveland? Because there's a lot of great Olympians. You might have heard of Jesse Owens, right?
Yeah, it's really special. Honestly, Cleveland has been so incredibly supportive. I'm so proud to be from here, so to be in one of their biggest events is
And who
awesome.
are you marching with today?
The Irish American Club, so I'm very excited.
All right, God bless you and good luck.
Thank you.
Wow, what a great day it's been for St. Patrick's Day 2023. Thanks for watching. I'm Bob Seville. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Cleveland.
Thanks, Bob. You can watch the 2023 St. Patrick's Day Parade right here on TV20 or on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. The Shamrock Club held their annual memorial ceremony this St. Patrick's Day at the Cleveland Firefighters Memorial. Mayor Justin Bibb joined for the ceremony, honoring the legacy of Lieutenant Richard Petrus. Here's TV20 reporter Alex Specterna with the story.
Certainly honored to be here as we pay our tributes to the brave men and women of the Cleveland Division of Fire. I also want to thank the Petrus family for being here today. We honor his sacrifice to our great city. And as the son of a firefighter, I know the sacrifice that's required to be a part of this special family, but I know the immense pride that this special family has, not just in the city, but across the country.
Members of the Cleveland Fire Department shared their experiences and stories of Lieutenant Petrus, remembering him as a father, a member of his community, and a valiant firefighter.
We gather here today to honor our fallen from the Cleveland Division of Fire and across the nation. But more importantly, we gather here today to rededicate ourselves and honor the families of the fallen. That every day, no matter what their challenge, no matter what their need, the members of the Cleveland Division of Fire that wear the same patch that I have on will be here for them, to support them, and to help them in any way that we can.
He was the recipient of numerous awards and citations, one of which was the Everyday Champion Award. for actions at a house fire in the Glenville neighborhood, which helped to save the lives of 2 children. And I believe if he was here today, he would tell us all to continue to do your duty, even when it's most difficult, and to honor your oath, no matter the consequences.
When we walked into the station each day, we didn't think about our own mortality, that today my time could be up, not because we thought we were invincible or because we were unafraid, but because it didn't matter when this was our calling. This was Rich's calling. I believe God put Rich where he was supposed to be, where he needed to be.
The event wrapped with the Petrus family being presented a wreath on behalf of the Cleveland Fire Department. For TV20, this is Alex Picturna.
Thanks, Alex, and thank you to all the men and women of Cleveland's public safety forces. You can find the full memorial service airing here on TV20. The Cleveland Division of Police is now hiring school crossing guards. The job pays $20.50 a day with medical and life insurance benefits available. You must be 18 years of age or older, pass a background check and drug screening, plus meet other qualifications. For more information, call 216-623-5577. We'll be right back after this. You're watching TV20 News.
Are you tired of that hard to start, hard to push gasoline-powered lawnmower? Have you been thinking about going electric? The Cleveland Department of Public Health, Division of Air Quality, is happy to offer an exciting opportunity to make it easier for Cuyahoga County residents to make the switch. We are pleased to announce our 2023 electric lawnmower rebate program. Cuyahoga County residents can receive a $100 Visa rebate gift card after purchasing a battery-operated electric lawnmower. Here's how. First, register online with Cleveland Division of Air Quality or by calling the 24/7 hotline. Then, you must scrap your gasoline-powered lawnmower and obtain proof that the gasoline-powered lawnmower was scrapped. Purchase your electric lawnmower from any retail store or online. The lawnmower you purchase can be any brand, but it must be new and it must be cordless. Submit proof to the Cleveland Division of Air Quality. Then, pick up your $100 Visa rebate gift card from one of CDAQ's designated pickup locations. Limited rebates available. Register today so you don't miss your chance. Additional restrictions apply. Visit our website for details.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. In honor of Women's History Month, the City of Cleveland hosted Maternal Health Lunch and Learn to help bring awareness to racial disparity in infant mortality. TV20 reporter Catrice Head has more with this story.
During the pandemic, the rate of sudden unexpected infant deaths among Black babies rose to nearly 3 times the rate of their white counterparts, according to a study released by the CDC.
Here in the city of Cleveland, we recognize that there is a crisis facing both Black moms and Black babies, and looking at our infant mortality rates tend to be higher than our white counterparts, and it's something that Mayor Bibb's administration is really trying to address.
Particularly coming out of COVID, maternal mortality rose 33%. We served over 1,000 moms during the COVID pandemic, and we did not lose a single mom. Nor did we lose a baby, and we know that that's important because we want to ensure that moms are healthy, well, and safe, and that their babies are able to come home with them and make it to that first year of life, and of course beyond.
A short film by the name of Toxic, a Black woman's story, was shown, followed by a panel discussion.
Really, it's about a coordinated effort to really make sure that as many women in the city of Cleveland who are going to have a baby, as many people who become pregnant can have support at their fingertips.
We need to come together and really learn how to listen with empathy in order to build that connected understanding, that shared trust. And on our end, we have to provide equitable services and support, understanding that all of our patients come from different walks of life. And if we're not aware of some of the challenges that they face, i.e. the social determinants or social drivers of health, if we're not aware of those and we're not working with the community to design the interventions that are needed, then we're not going to be able to change some of these disparate inequities that exist within healthcare, particularly for Black and brown people.
If you have any questions or would like more information about infant and maternal mortality, visit clevelandhealth.gov. Finally, the Cleveland Charge and the City of Cleveland teamed up to host a very special night at the Wolstein Center. Fans were able to take in a game and they received a special gift at the door. With a record of 14-12, the Charge hosted the Ontario Clippers. This was a must-win game for the Charge with hopes of an upcoming playoff run. And to commemorate this special evening, the first 1,500 fans received a Bobblehead, a bobblehead modeled after Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb. Mayor Bibb's Bobblehead was modeled after a photo of him participating in the 2022 NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Mayor Bibb sported the number 58 in honor of being the 58th mayor of Cleveland. Though Bibb was not wearing glasses in his Celebrity Game appearance, the Bobblehead features the mayor's trademark frames. Charge fans were excited to get a chance to meet the mayor, take photos, and get their Bobbleheads autographed. The players were the stars on the court, but off the court, Mayor Bibb was shining bright. After interacting with dozens of fans, Mayor Bibb was able to enjoy the game while sitting courtside. The Charge got out to an early lead and held strong for the entire first half, and then kept the lead to end the third quarter. Prior to the fourth quarter, Mayor Bibb joined representatives from the Charge and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Ohio on the court for a check presentation. $1 for every fan in attendance at Saturday's game was donated back to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Ohio. Unfortunately, the Charge gave up the lead in the fourth quarter and lost a close one to the Ontario Clippers, 100-103. Hopefully they can bounce back and win their final games to get a chance at the playoffs. Well, TV20 is streaming live 24/7. Visit TV20cleveland.com to see our live feed and more. Stay connected with TV20 wherever you go by liking and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page to watch our numerous programs. Coming up next, learn about what's going on with the Cleveland Metropolitan Schools with this week's CMSD 360. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.
Hello, I'm Darielle Snipes with the CMSD News Bureau. Welcome to CMSD 360, a look at news happening around the district for the week of March 19th. Spring break begins on Monday, March 20th. All schools will be closed. Most students will return to the classroom on Monday, March 27th, with year-round students returning on Monday, April 10th. The search for the next Cleveland Metropolitan School District CEO is entering the next phase. The Board of Education needs your help during the interview process of the CEO candidates. There are 3 ways you can help select the next CEO. Nominate yourself or others for candidate interview panels. Suggest interview questions for CEO candidates, and watch candidate interviews and submit feedback. Visit the CEO search site for information at clevelandmetroschools.org/CEO search. The CMSD Get More Opportunities Fund website is open. CMSD students, teachers, parents, and caregivers can apply directly for grants or offer suggestions on how Mackenzie Scott's $20 million unrestricted gift to the district should be spent for the betterment of our schools. If you have a vision of how the educational experience of a CMSD school, building, department, or division can be advanced, you are encouraged to share your idea. While $1,000 is the minimum amount that can be requested, no thoughtful idea will be deemed too big or too small for consideration. For much more information about the grant, how to apply for the funding, or for a list of frequently asked questions, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/CMSD Get More Opportunities Fund. Starting in April, 2 students selected from each district high school will be a part of the review committee created to approve funding proposals. Cleveland Metropolitan School District's Momentum: From Pandemic to Cleveland's New Way of Learning documentary premiered on Thursday at the Capitol Theater. Following the showing, there was a panel discussion with educators and students. If you missed the premiere, don't worry. This Thursday, the documentary will debut on the district's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages starting at 7 p.m. This documentary takes an in-depth look at how CMSD pivoted to remote learning when Governor Mike DeWine abruptly closed all Ohio schools due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, momentum from pandemic to Cleveland's new way of learning will air on the district's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages on Thursday starting at 7 p.m. The Parent University College bus tours will make stops at Bowling Green University on Wednesday and Wilberforce University on Thursday. These tours, open to 11th and 12th graders and their families, are designed to give students and families an opportunity to see what these universities have to offer. Caregivers or guardians are required to accompany their students on these visits. Transportation to and from the universities will be provided, as well as lunch. For more information and to register for the tour, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/face, then click Parent University College Tours on the left-hand side. Place your orders for the Executive Grill's second annual bake sale. You can purchase cheesecakes, muffins, cupcakes, and more. Orders must be in by Wednesday, March 29th at noon. The orders can be picked up on Thursday, April 6th. Go to clevelandmetroschools.org/executive grill to see the full list of baked goods on sale and to place your orders. Also, if you would like to eat lunch at the Executive Grill, it's open weekly on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but you will need to call ahead for reservations. Call 216-838-2433 between 8:30 and 9:30 in the morning, and again at 1 to 2:30 p.m. On Friday, March 31st, the Morehouse College Get on the Bus tour will make a stop at CMSD. In partnership with Men of Color Shaping Academics, or MOCA, the Men of Morehouse will host an empowerment and transformative Men of Color Youth Summit from 9:30 to 5 at East Professional Center. Young men enrolled in 9th through 12th grades will get a glimpse of what it's like to attend a historically Black college and be a leader. If you are interested in attending, please contact your principal. On Wednesday, April 5th, the second of 4 pre-K through 8 choice fairs will take place at the John Marshall High School campus from 5 to 7 p.m. This is a great time for families to see all the district's pre-K through 8 schools and what they have to offer. Families can go to choosecmsd.org right now to make their selection on what school they would like their child to attend next academic year. And remember, CMSD allows children to attend any school in the district, regardless of where they live. Also, Cleveland School of the Arts will hold spring auditions for admission to majors including creative writing, band, dance, and orchestra on Tuesday, April 4th and Thursday, April 6th from 3:05 to 5:05 in the afternoon both days. To sign up for a time, go to clevelandmetroschools.org/CSA. We'll stay connected with what's going on in the district by downloading the CMSD app or following CMSD on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Thanks for watching CMSD 360. Have a great and productive week.